Jacksonville City leaders met today for about 90 minutes. They're discussing a federal judge's decision this week to throw out newly drawn district maps. News for Jackson reporter Marilyn Parker is joining us live from City Hall. Marilyn, a private meeting here, but sources are telling you what the city plans to do.
That's right. Sources are telling News4Jax that the city will file an appeal. I just got an update. We're supposed to be getting a statement from the city council president any minute now. After that meeting, he let us know that he would be releasing a statement with a plan detailing how they're moving forward and his thoughts on the judge's order. Again, we're hoping to get that within the next few minutes. Inside this room,
this is a shade meeting. It's been open.
Jacksonville City leaders decided what to do about this federal court order where a judge found newly drawn district lines to be dictated by race and thus unconstitutional.
I'm going to close this shade meeting and I'm going to ask all who are not members on the council or with our legal team to please exit the room.
That was our cue. And after about 90 minutes, they let us back in. Will the city file an appeal from the judge's order?
Well, thank you for that. It is our policy that when there is a pending legal issue that we do not take a statement or make a statement. But I will be releasing an official statement of the plans moving forward and my thoughts here shortly.
Multiple sources tell News4Jax the city will file an appeal. The judge's order says there was a compelling case built by groups like the ACLU and the NAACP that shows race was a predominant factor in the drawing of challenged districts.
The issue isn't the council did something wrong.
We spoke with the former supervisor of elections, Jerry Holland, who says the council was doing what they saw done in the past, making sure minorities could get elected to city council.
But there comes a point when the percentage is too high. And when you have too many minorities in a district, it means you're really, if you're going out and reaching out into other districts, it means that you're taking away the opportunities that maybe minorities could get elected in another district.
Holland says the newly drawn lines are similar to what they were when he was a supervisor of elections in 2011, but no one challenged them at the time. The judge's order includes how during the public hearings for the new district lines, members of the public repeatedly complained about racial packing and gerrymandering. Freeman wouldn't comment on the legal matter, but said this about getting a statement out to the community.
We care about them. I know they're concerned about this issue. It's important to them, and I will be very prompt in getting something out to them, which will give them the idea of hopefully the direction that we're looking ahead as a council as we look to represent them the best way that we can.
The shade meeting was recorded, and we're told a transcript will only become public record once the court proceedings end, which will be a while. President Freeman acknowledged how this is a very serious matter. Obviously, they had to take it up behind closed doors. We tried asking another city council member for a comment on what happened during that meeting, but we were told that they were instructed not to do so. Coming up at 6, I spoke with the ACLU about the possibility of the city appealing the judge's order, and hopefully by then we will have more information on the statement that the city council president is expected to release in the next few minutes or so. We're live at City Hall tonight. Marilyn Parker, Channel 4, the local station.